Hey y'all, it's Kate from the Literary Apothecary, and welcome back to another episode of Bibliotherapy Sunday. So first I wanted to say Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. You guys deserve a day, a week, a month, a year just dedicated to you. Thank you all for being amazing moms, and this video is dedicated to you guys. So I'm going to be talking about some of my favorite moms in fiction, and this is just for books that I've read. I want to know what all of your favorite moms are in fiction. Let me know in the comments below, but these are my favorite moms in fiction that I've read. So let's just get into it. First up, we have Mrs. Marsh from Little Women, and Mrs. Marsh is so great because she's got all of these daughters that all have very, very different personalities from each other.
This is Meg, Amy, Beth, and Joe.
Manages them in such a wonderful way. It just feels like she's just that loving mother that everyone needs, and I just love Mrs. Marsh. So kudos to Mrs. Marsh for handling all of those girls and their personalities with such grace. Next up is All of the Moms in the Joy Luck Club by Amy Tan. This book is such a wonderful book and such a wonderful dedication to moms out there. So all of the moms in this book are basically Asian immigrants to the US, and they've built the Joy Luck Club for their daughters who are obviously first generation Asian Americans, so they can learn about their Asian culture. And
my mother started the Joy Luck Club. For 30 years, these women feasted, forgot past wrongs, laughed, played, lost and won, and told the best stories.
It's just such a wonderful book and a wonderful testament to those mothers that build something so their daughters can learn about where they came from. So I love all the moms in here. Highly recommend the Joy Luck Club. Next up is something a little bit different, and I'm going to say Marilla from Anne of Green Gables. Now, Marilla was not a natural mother. She had reached out to get help from a boy for the farm, but instead she was sent Anne of Green Gables.
There's no point in crying. There's been a mistake is all.
Girls can do anything a boy can do, and more.
And through the first book, at least, I haven't read the other books, but through the first book, Marilla learns to become a mother and a friend to Anne, and just seeing that relationship develop and that friendship is so heartwarming, and I just absolutely love it. So Marilla, kudos to you for embracing that role, even though you weren't expecting Anne and it was not easy at all. You took it with such grace and warming that you deserve a kudos on Mother's Day too. And my next mom is something totally different than what you would ever imagine, but I'm throwing in Charlotte from Charlotte's Web here. Charlotte, if you remember, is the spider, and she was willing to give up everything for Wilbur the pig.
Salutations. My name is Charlotte A. Cavatica.
Hi.
I'm making you a promise. I am going to save you.
You're a spider. How are you going to stop them?
With the right words, you can change the world.
And that's something that a fantastic mom would do. A great mom, a dedicated mom, would be willing to give up her entire life, everything that she has, for her kids. And Charlotte did that with such grace, and that was one of the first books that I remember crying in, and I'm about ready to cry now, so I'm going to leave it at that. But Charlotte, you are a fantastic mom, even if no one would think of you as a mom. And the last mom that I have to talk about is from the Harry Potter series, and another chance for me to show off this amazing book. I love the illustrated copy. I look at this all the time, and actually sent to me by another fantastic mom. Jessie at the Bookish Mom sent me this for my birthday, and she is such a fantastic mom. I love listening to her talk about her kids and prepping for her kids' meals and everything she does for her kids. She's such a fantastic mom. So first, kudos to Jessie, because you're amazing and I love you. And so you could really pick a lot of different moms from the Harry Potter series. There were a lot of great moms, some not so great moms, but the ultimate mom that comes to my mind when I think of Harry Potter is Mrs. Weasley, of course.
Not my daughter, you bitch!
Mrs. Weasley does everything with undying love. She would die for her kids. She would fight for her kids. She disciplines them when they need to be, and she took Harry into their family when she didn't know anything about him other than he was the boy who lived. And Mrs. Weasley is like the ultimate mom, and she's just such a powerful woman in this whole series, and I love her to pieces. She was one of my favorite characters in both the books and the movies, and kudos to Mrs. Weasley for being Mrs. Weasley. So those are some of my favorite moms in fiction that I've read. Like I said, please let me know in the comments below what your favorite moms were. Are some of these your favorite moms? I'd love to hear different favorite moms that I haven't mentioned too. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Keep reading, and I love you all to the moon and back. Bye.